So look at this amazing big garage. Lulu fits in here. Rear door is off, so I've taken the rear door off, and it was white frame, which I have completely painted. Did a little bit of light rust work treatment on the lower frame, and oh look, I've missed a spot. And now I have just done a new exterior finish on that. Only just sprayed that, so it's looking a little bit like it's just been sprayed. And sort of a what's that colour called? What are they calling it? Woodland grey. So it's a kind of a greeny colour, not a full camo colour, but definitely a sort of a slight thing. And that's just going to be the base for other colour that I'll put on top. And these are the two doors I replaced earlier this year. They came in the black, so I'm going to just give them a sand up and spray them on the exterior with that colour. Their internal frames are black already, and I have yet to take off my other doors. Let me walk around. So these doors are still have to come off and have to give them a good sanding and get them all painted up as well. So so they've got a white frame, so I'll paint or sand that back, prep it, paint it black. They're in good condition, but I just want to get them painted up. And I realised that will actually be a substantial part of my vehicle will be painted, because the doors make up quite a bit of the vehicle. So I have some plans for the colour scheme, but this is just something I'm doing. It doesn't cost me much, and I've got plenty of time, and this amazing facility where I can do some painting without risk of too much dust pollution and stuff. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. With the rear door, taken off all the other fittings. This was a plastic case that goes over the washer unit, this is the rear windscreen wiper motor that goes under there. And even my wiper had a bit of damage. I've just given that a quick spray. I took off the hinges and sanded them back and did a bit of rust treatment on them because the galvanizing was quite old, and painted them up. They're going to look fantastic when they're back on. And I even went as far as sanding this back and giving this a light spray. So that's got to dry for another couple of hours. So tomorrow morning I will probably rehang that door. I'm not too worried that the paint finish here isn't absolutely perfect. This is a four-wheel drive vehicle. It's going to get scratched and roughed around, and I'm going to put some other colour on top of that. So this is just my base colour. But I gave it a really good sanding. I bought myself a nice all-water sander, a light one. I'm not sure where I've put that right now. It's somewhere in all of this. And yeah, that's making a difference. And there were a few things on the truck that when I inherited it, and so this looks pretty rough at the moment, but now that I've got a sander, I can actually finish that off properly. So just a bit of fun, something I can do in the evenings after work and on my lunch breaks while I'm saving up for the next section of the trip. It's my status update. Right. Don't want to lose a little circlip. Should be it now. Oh. So this door was installed by my previous owner. I think they'd been in an accident. This was an insurance replacement, which was good because they're damn expensive to buy. And it originally came in a black. But they did something really weird. They cut across here, which has weakened this a little bit, which is really dumb. I should get that sorted while I've got the door off. But so it's been spray painted up to a white. I'm going to revert it back to black. And I'm just, while I'm here, give it I think I actually might just water blast it before I spray paint the insides. And yeah, so get the door off now. beginner's thing. Forgot to detach the door. Right, try again. Quite heavy. So these are all what they call door cards from the Landy, and as you can see there's a bit of variety in colours. This is the second-hand one that I bought a little while ago. The back door one's a different colour, so just been primed with plastic primer, and in about 30 minutes I'm going to be able to paint them, and they're going to become a satin black. Need a tin. Where's my tin? Okay, here we go. I don't know. So one of the unexpected delays or complications to my paint job is that I'd put my door back on after painting it, and then it locked, it wouldn't unlock. And so this is the door catch mechanism. It turns out there was an element of it that was fully jammed up. A bit of service, this door lock mechanism will work again. Put that on properly, which is good. It worked. Let me show you. So just managed to create a kind of a pulley system to lift the roof rack off because I couldn't lift it by myself, and I have this amazing carport. So I'll level that up and then I'll be able to drive through underneath the carport because I want to do some sanding, and I'll do that on the lawn. Woohoo! It's a 9. Oh no, an 8. 7. There's my 8 gone. That's pretty easy. Okay, solar panel off. I need a solar panel for a couple of years. Let's have a look. Pretty dirty. Does it undo here? Nope, it's not going anywhere. Put it back on. Need to undo it from the other end. To dig that out, pull the cables out through it. That's easy. This is the cables here, so they need to come out through that. Solar panel is ready to come off. One solar panel off, one roof ready for sanding and painting. Yeah, man. Let's go up on the roof, show you what I'm up to. So solar panels off and I'm just sanding. Let me show you what I've been doing. Pretty dusty and tired right now, ready for a shower. But let me show you. I'll flip the camera around. So here's Lulu. She's got her new, the doors are painted. What I'm trying to show you now is, yep, the roof rack's off, and I've been up on the roof and I've used the orbital sander with a 180 grit to sand the flat surfaces and prep for painting. What I need to do now is carry around and by hand and get into these other bits that I couldn't get with the sander. So yep, dusty. Bonnet's off, ready for prepping. Done the sort of the gross sanding on that, and now it's the fine detail sanding. Give that a spray. So yeah, bit of chaos, bit of a lot of noise. Super weird seeing my vehicle without, oops, there's my clothing hanging in the way, without the roof rack. But yep, I'll go around and I'll take the for already painting, I'll take these off, cut the grills off, take the back lights, the number plate, get all that off, and having to take off these labels so I can paint, which is a shame. My 2 ozone labels were up here have gone. I have to take off my Evolve one. But yeah, so lots of work, and but look, I've been really enjoying it. I just probably about 3 hours past my lunch break, and I need to have some lunch now. So yeah, I'll go do that, have a shower, come back out and think about it again. But yeah, get excited. It's gonna be awesome. Even if I don't do any other colours, just loving the green. So inside the shed, as you can see, the roof rack's off, and the roof has been painted. What I've got to do next is prep this up. This will be the main colour is going to go on here, which is this colour. It'll look great when that white's gone, but so I have to open the doors, take off the rubbers to get all that ready to prep that. As soon as I've got that painted, I can put the solar panel, I can put the solar panel on now, but I can put the roof racks on. The first coat on the lower half, and just need to touch up my masking tape. Didn't have it on properly, I need to touch that up. The gutters, first coat. So yeah. Okay, so let's get this on and get into it. Roof rack back on, pretty excited, and you can probably see fairly clearly the difference now between the top and the main colour. I hadn't wanted to take the doors off, but realistically I really had to take the doors off just in order to paint this pillar properly, so I've just taken those off. That will give me much better access to that whole area. I've also taken off the little thing that comes here, keeps the two halves joined together. Give that a clean up, means I can access under there properly as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a bomb site. So there's the doors I hadn't wanted to take off, but they're off. These are my front doors. I think I might have explained I had an issue with the locking mechanism. I've got this one working properly, which is pretty exciting, but I now have to pull off all the stuff, all the glass and everything of this one to access the locking mechanism to free that up. So that was an unexpected bit of work I don't need to do. So here's my fenders, the tyre guards, or mud guards, or what do you call them. The bonnet's getting ready for some custom painting, so that's looking really good. Just done the hinges there. Everything's off the front. The grills, I've just got little pegs holding the cables so they don't disappear in the middle of nowhere. Give this all a tidy up. Haven't done any prep on that yet. There you go, there's the grill. Yeah, just little pegs holding the lights out. So once again, that's off. I have to mask that up yet. Doors off here. Gives me really good access to this whole area, so that's really cool. But yeah, bit of a job. Oh, I'm going to have to take the back door off as well because the back hinges can't paint underneath those. So I've only just put this back on the other day, but I will. That's pretty easy to take off. I just have to access the bolts from the back of that, or the nuts from the inside. So tomorrow I will take that off. And then, actually won't take much. I've done already the other couple of days ago, I did the bulk sanding on this, so it's the detail sanding. And masking, this is going to be a bit of a shit. I've got a bit of prep to do here. Yeah, but once it's up, it'll spray paint up really quickly. And I'm going to paint my galvanized hinges, so they're off here. When the Lulu was white, I was kind of cool having these raw, but I think I'm going to prep those up and paint them. And this is the, I don't know what you call this thing. It's not a hinge. It keeps I'll show you for those who don't have Landies. This goes here and holds the top to the bottom of the vehicle. So I had sanded those and painted them. They hadn't come up too well, so I'm going to do a better job this time. So yeah, it's this bit of chaos. Well, it's actually, it's pretty orderly, but it's bigger than Ben-Hur, that's for sure. So but this is the hardest part now. What I'm doing right now, I think, in my view, is just having taken everything off. So now that I've got them all off, I just have to do the prepping. So that's next. Pretty awesome having a shed. I mean, this wouldn't be possible without a shed. And this wasn't quite on my radar. But when I realised I had access to this amazing shed, I thought, well, why not? Doing it with the spray cans. I'm not sure I'll let you know how much it costs in the end. Cans are about $16 each. But yeah, hopefully the whole price is going to be a lot less than obviously paying for someone to do it. And I'm having fun and I'm learning. Cool, so now I've got to do the detail part of prepping all this for painting, so just a bit of a pain. So yeah. So what's missing from here is one snorkel. That'll make painting that so much easier. So little steps like that actually worth doing. This coat. Sweet. Hey, first coat's done. Some areas like this are second coats already. I did those earlier, but this is the first coat on this back surface, as well as it was a first coat on the bonnet. So coming together. Cool. Yeah. They've got a different wedge on them, so you have to get the right one. Let's take a look at her with the base colour. Got a couple of little points on there I want to touch up. So this is where I decide whether I really am going to carry this other colour around. But I think I'm going to. So really pleased with that. Love the way she just completely disappears. It's Lulu. So that's the rough outline of the flow that I'm going to run. So this whole corner most of that corner will become the contrast colour. And then I'm going to do some other stuff on there. So painting time. plastic. Oh no.